He's watching that robin. Yes. You like that robin? Oh, you're gonna give up on it? Okay. Well, it's behind glass. It's a little hard to go after. Yeah. Whoa. Good morning, buddy. We'll start this video with playtime mostly because I think Cinnabon wants to play, huh? Okay. And then we'll wrap it up with snack time, huh, buddy? Yeah. You already had wet food, though. Mm-hmm. So for those of you who don't know, East Germany became East Germany and West, well, I guess Germany was split in two after the conclusion or the end of World War II, which basically began the Cold War. So the Soviets, the USSR / Russians occupied the east part of the country, and the west were the Americans, the British, and perhaps French and a few others, the Allied forces, if you will. Well, I guess the USSR was Allied too. Eventually they put a wall that divided the country, so it was East Germany and West Germany. East Germany was communist, West Germany was capitalist. Oh, oh, he likes this one the best. So eventually, as the Soviets fell, so did the satellite states, as far as being, well, some of them remained, but the communism part broke apart, and they were, as some would say, free, independent. So with that, you had the reunification of East and West Germany. It was quite a large economic burden on West Germany. Whoa. He just loves that. Whoa. Ooh. What's interesting, too, is that East Germany had AKs, and they were among some of the finest built and finished AKs out there, which is really cool because the Germans, East Germans, maintained that German belief or stereotype, or I suppose stereotype's not a good word. It's really almost what's the word? Germans are known for making very quality things. Their attention to detail, engineering, design, they're known for that. Reputation, I guess, that's a good word. They have a reputation for making things very good. I have a couple of East German magazines for the AKs, and they are just like a beautiful blued mirror finish. You can tell they took great attention to detail. And I'm not going to name other countries, but there's other countries that were in the Soviet satellite states that did less of a job. They were functional, but they weren't as pretty. So they took great pride in their work, even under Soviet rule. Yeah. Whoa, he still goes after this, huh? Ooh. As you saw last night, or yesterday, I don't know what time I'll post the video. Maybe I'll post it in the afternoon instead of the evening. More people will be awake to see it. But I saw I got a really cool package from somebody in Germany. Yeah, and the main theme behind the package was cat toys for Cinnabon, as you can see, and items from East Germany, because she knew that I was into stuff of that era, the sort of the Soviet communist era. And East Germany was a big part of that. Whoa. I worked with a guy, an American, who was in the U.S. Army. He was an engineer, and he actually was stationed on the border, which is pretty interesting. They said they actually had an East German guy. Actually, no, it was the other way around. An American or somebody on our side, I guess, if you will, the Allied side, the capitalist side, defected to East Germany. He stole a laptop, and he defected over there. And he wasn't as welcome as he wanted to be. He brought a laptop, and they were like, what? He expected to be treated really well, but that's pretty interesting. I think they didn't want him there, so they brought him back to the U.S. I think they just dropped him off, or they let him go back to the U.S. And then how awkward would that be, trying to betray your country, and then you go back? It's like you just created a bunch of problems for yourself. Yeah, that's a pretty serious crime too, by the way. I think they may be able to. I think it's punishable by death to betray a country, at least in America. When they catch agents, like double agents or whatever they call them, boop, boop. It's a dark saber. Whoa. Well, he's inspecting the dryer. These pants just got out of there, so. What do you say we go ahead and taste some food, buddy? Yeah? It'll just be me, though. I don't think you can have chocolate. Let's go ahead and do a taste test of East Germany. Does that sound fun or what? I think so. Yeah. All right, look at all these delicious candy from East Germany. They also have a nice postcard from the DDR. or GDR, depending on your language. There's their seal. It looks a lot like Germany, doesn't it? Got the engineering stuff. Ooh. That looks pretty good. In the letter, these were described as candy balls. Pretty interesting. We'll go ahead and open this up and grab a few. I'll bring some to my parents today too. My brother, see what they think. These look like chocolates. And this is definitely chocolate. So we'll have to tear out a little piece of this. Went ahead and broke a piece off. It's interesting, it has foil on the inside. I haven't seen that in a while. Pretty cool. I think I've seen that in the movies, like in the Willy Wonka. Had the gold foil, I think, in it, and the ticket. So we got the chocolate here. You can break them off in these little pieces. We're just gonna open this up and grab some candy out of there. Okay, these look pretty good. So these, I believe they only have 4 flavors, so we'll have to try those and see if they probably can taste similar. I'll be kind of curious to see what they all taste like. These also appear to have 4 flavors. These look pretty good. I think I'm gonna have more than just 4 though, because they look super tasty. I'm assuming they're a type of chocolate, but we'll find out pretty soon. I'm assuming this one's orange. And then I would assume this one is lemon. This appears to be cherry. And this looks like, I would have to say, probably grapes. It says beer in it, that's good. Beer is actually raspberry, not grape. I looked it up, I cheated. I was right on the milk though, which you'll see later. Spoiler. It looks like this one's even assuming my gender pronoun. I was not expecting that. This doesn't look like chocolate. This looks more like a Starburst. It's white. Wow. I would have never guessed it would have been white opening the package. We'll have to open another one and see what color it is. Okay, let's see what the color this is. Is it going to be white or is it going to be... The outside wrapper was no indicator to the color. We'll see. This one is also white. Pretty interesting. In America, who knows what color candy actually is, but they always dye it a certain color. And maybe in Germany or East Germany, they didn't do that. So maybe that's why this stuff is white. Because you always, if you read a label on soda pop or any type of candy, it'll say this added for color, which is interesting. Thank you again to the woman who sent this to me. Okay, we're gonna try the Himbeer one. Looks like grapes. Ooh, super soft too. I was kind of worried about it being too hard. Mostly because I have a tooth that's still being worked on. That tastes pretty close to a Starburst. It tastes better though. It has that less fake of a taste, if that makes sense. The next one is appears to be a lemon. That really does taste real. I think there's real lemon juice in that. That tastes good. This one appears to be the orange style. These are good. I would buy these over Starburst if I could. And they're not hard either. Starburst can get pretty hard. These are pretty easy on the jaw and teeth. Okay, this one's going to be probably my favorite. This is the cherry one. They open easier than Starburst too. It definitely looks like it has that Starburst kind of a look to it. That is good. East German candy. Say what you will on the communists, but they made good weapons, and apparently they also made very good candy. Okay, chocolate time. All right, let's try this East German chocolate. Normally I'd let it melt a little bit, but in the interest of saving time in the video. I'm pretty sure it's milk chocolate. This may be offensive to people in Germany, but it tastes similar to Hershey's, which I think is good. I like Hershey's, but I know people in Europe are saying that. Don't say that. It's a swear word over here. That is good. I like that. I would have to guess it's milk. Okay, this is a wrapper for the chocolate. I'm trying to find something that looks like milk. Milchfett? Maybe that's it. I could just Google this. Milch Fett. Milchfett. Milch. Yeah, it's gotta be. I bet Milch is milk. Milch. I'm guessing here. Wow. Established 1955. Very good. All right, now for the candy balls. I'm gonna start with the yellow one, which I'm gonna assume is a butter flavor. Maybe lemon. Is there a center to this? Huh. That's lemon. A little sour, but pretty good. Probably supposed to suck on these and not just bite them like I did. The next one is pink or red. Try this one out. I think that was strawberry. Maybe cherry. It's hard to tell with the hard candy. I would assume green is apple, maybe a pear. That's definitely apple. I can tell without even biting into it. The apple one had a delay. The flavor kicked in a little bit later. That was really good. So far, the apple one is the best. Next, we have orange. Presumably. It tastes like orange. These taste like, in America, the closest thing I can equate this to is like the Hostess candy or a Tootsie Pop, but not the, obviously there's no Tootsie Roll in the middle, but it has that like candy outer shell taste. Overall, all this stuff, excellent. And I have quite a generous amount. So I'm gonna give some to my family later. And I'm gonna have some around here. So when people come over, they're gonna have some candy. I always keep candy around the house anyway, but now we have more of it and of a more diverse variety. So thank you very much for that. That was tasty, I recommend it. If you're ever in Germany or East Germany, look up this stuff, it's pretty good. You wanna go outside, mister? It's kinda cold out there, you know. Yeah? Okay. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. We wish you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye. Okay, he said the magic word. Happy hunting, my friend.